Hi, Evan. It's your cousin Jonathan, and I just wanted to wish you a congratulations on getting through high school and being accepted to college. You did great, and we are all very proud of you. Since I wasn't able to be there for your graduation party this weekend, me and your cousins have decided to get together and make this little video for you where we'd like to offer you some advice and tips on getting through college. But before we get to that, we've decided to ask a team of experts what they thought the college experience was, and here is what our team had to say.
Like college is where people that finish school, well, they go into harder, like, they go into like harder grades and like they technically like move in. They also like you like get to move in and like in college you get to do like groups and like play sports, and you get to kind of like you learn stuff. It's kind of like school day except you live there. That's what the college is. And good luck, Evan.
You can do whatever you want. You can do much electronics you want, and you can get ice cream all by yourself. So, did you know that you can do whatever you want. You can meet with your friends. You can have ice cream with your friends. You can do whatever you want with your friends. So good.
Say good luck, cousin Evan.
No, I'm not that saying.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sophia, can you give some advice to cousin Evan going to college?
College? What do I know about college? I was in first grade.
Thank you, team of experts, for your very insightful information. Okay, so the next part of the video comes from your cousins. We've all been through the college experience, and we thought we'd offer you some tips on how to best get through the next 4 years of your life. First, dorm room essentials. Let's see, for me, the dorm room essentials were make sure you've got plenty of sets of sheets. You tend to do things in college on your bed that you don't normally do when you were in high school, and you won't do after you graduate. So the best piece of advice I can give you is have lots of sets of sheets. Maybe bring some flannels and some cotton ones in case it gets hot and cold and you don't have control over the temperature in your room. And you should be good to go.
So essential dorm room items for college. I would say probably first and foremost a fridge and potentially a microwave, depending on how far away you are from the cafeteria. I would also say that you definitely need some Febreze because laundry doesn't always happen probably with the cadence that it should. And lastly, I would say some comfy pillows because you probably spend a lot of time just kind of like lounging around and watching movies and things like that, even though you should be going to class.
Hey Evan, cousin Jess here with my tips and input for College Life 101. Dorm room essentials. You definitely need to have something to represent. You're from Boston, maybe a Great Patriots poster, a Red Sox poster, but let everyone know where you're from. Extra pair of shower sandals. Someone will wind up stealing your shower shoes, so you definitely want to have an extra pair on hand.
Study tips. couple things that I learned for study tips. One, it is not a good idea to do 7 shots of Goldschlager before you have to write a paper for your English class. Especially when the class you have before that class the next day is your lifeguard certification test, and your basketball coach is actually the teacher. It quite possibly was one of the most miserable 12 hours of my life.
Class academic tips: no class on Fridays. It's a must. You'll definitely thank me later. And don't sell back your books before the semester is over. Definitely hold on to them until your course is ended. And when you do go back to sell your books, do it through Amazon. You'll definitely get a lot for your money.
Academic advice. Try to schedule your classes so that you don't have class either on Monday or on Friday. Definitely don't have class on Friday because with holidays you have Monday off. So if you can schedule things so that you don't have class on Friday or you only have 1 class on Friday, that is a good thing because then you're able to have an extended weekend if you're disciplined with that.
Roommate advice. Here's the thing, you could get super lucky and your roommate is your friend the whole time, and that's great, and you guys like totally hang out, like, you know, hit it off right away, friends forever. If that is not the case, the best thing to do is go into whatever common areas that are in the dorm room where everybody who has miserable roommates hangs out, and then you'll probably meet people that are cool like you, and that's what I did, and that's where I met most of my best friends from school.
Roommate advice: it's okay if you're not best friends. Don't try and force it. Just be cordial. Again, you don't have to be best friends. It's okay. Party advice: always have a good backpack for your beers. This way you can party hop and take your beers with you, and stay away from anything that's an open container. And any kind of rum punch, jungle juices, stay away. Those are always bad news and never end well.
Advice for social life. Well, okay, listen up. College is probably one of the only opportunities in your life where you'll be able to travel. So I suggest get together with your friends and take lots of road trips. I guarantee you'll make memories that you'll have for the rest of your life. You'll be able to see parts of the country that you would never be able to see before. And you'll be able to go in such a way where you get to make up what you're going to do, what you're going to see, and you know who you will be with. And that, I think, is probably one of the best experiences that I have and some of the best memories that I have from college is taking road trips with my friends. Another piece of advice in terms of your social life: don't drink anything that's a punch. It's bad. It's usually made with bad alcohol, and it doesn't really get you anywhere except sick.
Social and party advice: don't steal kegs. It doesn't end well. Plain and simple. When something is served as a punch, I would be very wary of that. Formal parties never really end with everyone still looking good and formal, so it's kind of a waste of time, so don't like spend too much time or worry about anything like leading up to that. And if you're gonna have a party at your place, definitely have some sort of escape route, plan B, lock the door to your room, just to make sure no sketchiness happens. Other than that, fully participate with whatever you feel comfortable, because it's a hella good time.
Lastly, meal plan advice, food advice. Try and get a meal plan that has late night dining options for all that late night studying you're going to be doing. And go for the stir fry. I love the stir fry. They make it fresh in front of you. It's really good. But I'd be wary of the pizza.
Food and meal advice. Try to eat things that are made in front of you. Don't eat Italian. It's never going to be as good as it is at home.
Food and meal plan. So a couple things. Cereal, super good 3 meals a day, especially freshman year. But it also can make you a little chubby, so be careful. So most of the food that you eat between midnight and 3 a.m. actually kind of tastes like it. So if you try to have that food during like normal days with like normal taste bud, normal decision making happening, you may find that it's not as good as what you expect. And finally, I would say that when you are home, eat as much as you can and take back as much home cooking as you can, because you'll definitely appreciate that when you're in college.
Anyways, best of luck. We're so proud of you, and great job.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. Good luck, best of luck, enjoy yourself, see the country, travel lots, and take care of yourself. Love you much, and best of luck.
Lastly, Evan, I just want to say that congratulations. You have so much to be proud of. I hope you have a wonderful time at school. I know you will. You'll make a ton of friends. And best of luck. Very, very best of luck.
Hey, Cousin Evan. Best of luck in college. The advice that I would give you is go to class. As long as you're in class, that's kind of half the battle. Lots of water. Stay hydrated. That's always helpful. And you're continuing a long line of Federicos who have demonstrated an ability to achieve in college in all areas. And I'll leave it at that. Good luck.
Evan, I know this motherfucking film, but do not let Aunt Sue or Uncle Joe see this, because I'm going to tell you stuff that the rest of these bastards aren't going to tell you. Now look, some of what they're saying is true, but most of it, total Listen to me, I'm going to tell you that God's honest on all this stuff. Look, if a football player's cheating on you in class, don't tell on him. First of all, because no one likes a rat. Second of all, the more the Gamecocks win, the more likely it is that you're going to get some parties that night. Now, if you're ever at this is important, listen, Evan. If you're ever at a frat party and some midget tossing breaks out, it's fine to participate in the midget tossing. But don't call those little bastards midgets. They get really angry. Call them little people. That's important. Now, I know you're going to be responsible. Be responsible. But if you wake up drunk and you're in somebody else's room, you pass out, you wake up, you're just not sure where you are, and you really got to take a piss, go to the bathroom, make sure, turn on the light. Because I got to tell you, one time I did it, I peed in the closet, I had to buy someone all new stuff, and it was a mess. Don't do that. Now look, last but not least, if you ever need bail money, or you're being chased by the cops, or need help being snuck out of some godforsaken shitbag Mexican prison, or you get expelled for streaking buck naked down Main Street to celebrate a win against those Gators, and you've only got one call to make, call me. I got it taken care of. And remember, don't tell Aunt Sue or Grandma that I told you any of this. Good luck.